Hello guys, it's me Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be speaking about how I wax my armpits at home. So don't mind me, I just got out of my shower and I'm ready to wax my armpits. So the wax that I'm going to be showing you guys today is sugar wax. It is by a brand that I use called Mandys. I believe it's available in South Africa. I'm not sure about worldwide. It's all my worldwide subscribers. I'm not sure if Mandys is sold in your country, but I'm pretty sure there is other brands that do kind of do this thing. So this is Mandy's water soluble sugar wax. So usual waxes is just like a normal standardized beauty wax. This is literally sugar. The reason why I love this wax so much is, number one, that it's a lot more nicer to the skin. Most like commercial and beauty waxes literally make me bleed. Like, it actually damages the skin in the process of pulling out the hairs. I find that using Mandy's wax helps with the pain and helps smooth out and even out my skin. When I was much younger, I started puberty really young, and because I have Italian genes in me, so my hair is very thick, it grows very fast, and it's very dark as well. So even though I have light hair, I do have very dark pubic hair. Kind of gross, TMI, I know, but this wax is so nice, and I promise you I'm not sponsored by Mandys. I wish I was. Sponsor me! But yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I do the wax. So let's just talk about pricing, where to get it from, etc. So I bought the Mandys wax from Discount Pavilion. I believe it retails for just over 109 Rand. And it comes with 4 or 5, I can't remember, of these cloth things. Now the awesome thing about this wax is that it's water soluble. So if you mess it on your linen, on your clothing, anything, it will come up because it dissolves with water. Hence why you can reuse these, because it's made out of cloth and you can just wash them. So instead of buying hundreds of plastic little sheets of waxing, like the waxing paper that you buy, saves the environment as well, and you're literally using sugar. Amazing. So you can you can melt this in the microwave. I usually put it in for 10 to 15 seconds and it gets a really nice consistency. It's not too runny, it's not too thick, and it's also an awesome temperature. So I've just got I was eating a muffin and I forgot I was microwaving this, so I kind of microwaved it a little bit too long. So I'm going to speak while this hardens. So I microwave it for 10 to 15 seconds. It becomes an awesome consistency. If you do by chance over microwave it, just test it on your wrist so that you can make sure that you're okay with the pain. A lot of people have higher thresholds to other people, so you should definitely test it and see how long you should microwave it for so that you don't like burn your armpit off. So yeah, I think I've mentioned everything I needed to say about the product, where to get it from. Yeah, as I was saying, I used to have very dark underarms, in a sense where, like, because like shaving just like shaves off like the layer of the skin, and then sometimes the layer of the dead skin builds up and then you don't really get rid of it. When I was much younger, I didn't understand that, and I was shaving from, I think, grade 4. So I've been shaving for like a long time and I think like that skin, and I think it just damaged my underarms in general. And finally I've become more consistent with my waxing, and I finally have become consistent using this wax, and my armpits have lightened so much. They're still a bit dark, but I just think that's like how my skin rolls, in a sense where like real pubic hair is. It's just a lot thicker, so my underarms always kind of look a little bit darker. But ever since waxing, just in general, it's just helped a lot with the appearance of my underarms. I would suggest doing it when you get out of the shower or the bath. That way you know your armpits are clean. I would not suggest waxing when you've got deodorant on, when you've just like been out the whole day and you've got dirt and germs and sweat. It will work better on clean skin. I also like to exfoliate beforehand. That way it cleans the area even more, gets rid of the excess dead skin, and it also opens up the pores really nicely so that you can pull the hair, and it also makes it a little bit less painful. So with the first couple of times I used it, it actually wasn't painful. I just get a fright because you associate wax with pain. So you'll see when I do the video, I jump a little bit because I'm waxing. It registers in my brain that, oh my god, it's going to be so sore. But okay, enough with my rambling. Let's jump into the video and I will show you how I wax my armpits. So the first thing that you should do is try and test if the wax will be a suitable temperature for you. Some people will have obviously a higher pain threshold, so this is what it looks like. It literally looks like honey. So I'm going to start off by putting a little bit on my armpit, and I'm going to start off with the top and do section by section. I'm a bit of a wuss, so I can't take like a lot at a time, so I typically like to start from the top down like that. And then the nice thing about these sheets is that they washable, so the sugar will just dissolve, so it is water soluble, so if you do get some in your clothing, you can dispose of it. So I like to start on the edge of the sheet, just so that you don't like waste all the space if you start off in the middle. So I'm going to pull it downwards because I feel like that's like the best results for the hair to come off. So I'm just patting it, making sure that each hair is stuck to the paper, and then that's what it looks like. So the heat isn't that bad. I am going to pull from the bottom now. Oh, it actually doesn't even hurt that much. It's more of like a shock factor. So I know it's gross, but this is what came off. So that's gross. That's what the armpit looks like. It actually takes some of the hair quite clean off. So what I like to do is I like to get majority of the hair off first, and then slowly work my way through the finer hairs. You can also go in with the tweezer to get like more of a polished result, but I just like to get majority of the hair off first before fine tuning each area. I just don't want to irritate the skin too much, even though it's never happened with this wax, because it is so lovely to use and it's nice and natural. It's never happened to me. So you probably could, but I just don't want to chance it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the second section and then use the other bit of it. So as you can see, I'm going down in sections and then using sections of the pad as well. So then I'm still going to pull downwards. Oh, just make sure it doesn't get stuck on you, and then I'm going to rip it off. And then a good substantial amount of hair comes off as well. You can, I do layer it on quite thick. I don't know, that's just a personal preference. I'm just gonna put the pad over where I have a little bit of excess. Just rub it into the skin. So as I said, this is totally water soluble, so you won't have like wax stuck to you. So that's one of the really nice things about this wax, is that if you make a mistake or you put too much on, you can actually just like wipe it off. So that's amazing. And so I'm going to do the bottom half. Just going to grab a new pad. Just going to pull my shirt down a little bit. Just going to grab a new pad. Just going to massage so that all the hairs stick to the pad. And then I'm going to rip it off. Ooh, that was a goodie. Look at that one. Ooh, that's disgusting. I love it so much at the same time though. Like, it gets a really nice amount off as well. Just gonna put it on again. Rub it to get all the excess off it. And voila. Then let's do the bottom part of my... out the way. Just going to grab this section. I would be doing this topless, but I can't because I'll get removed off YouTube. Okay, this time I'm going to pull from the bottom up just because of the direction of my hair. That was also a goodie. So as you can see, it takes off like the majority of your hair. You just have to be like strategic how you place it. I haven't mastered, you know, waxing like totally by myself. Usually I get my mom to help me. So I'm doing it myself today just so that I can show you guys how to do it yourselves if you really wanted it to. Okay, so it is getting a bit thick right now, so I'm going to go and pop it into the microwave for like 10 seconds it really does dry, I mean melt super quickly, so you don't want to leave it in the microwave for too long. So I'm going to go ahead and reheat it for like 10 seconds. Sometimes if there is a little bit of the excess wax floating around on the skin, you can just pat the wax on the paper just to grab any excess, and sometimes the hairs that are trapped in that excess wax on your armpit does eventually come off. Now obviously guys, I'm not a professional, so I'm not sure how it's like professionally supposed to be done. So if there are any professionals who just want to give it to a few points in the description or in the comments, you're welcome to. But it's much harder for myself personally because the angle's weird, so you can't really see every hair. So sometimes in the daylight, because I am filming at night, I like to just take a pair of tweezers and just pluck any single hairs that I've missed, because I can't really see what I'm doing like properly. But yeah, this is what my armpit now looks like. You guys saw what my armpits looked like before, like it was a bit of a train wreck. But yeah, so much better. Skin is soft, it's not too sensitive. It's actually not even that red. Whenever I used to do like normal wax strips, my skin used to be red and I was bleeding quite a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you want to see any more beauty related tips like this, you can leave me some suggestions down below, and if I can relate to any of them, I'll try my best to film it for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.